Ask not what we all be can do for you. Ask what you can do for we all be.
And so, I'm sorry.
No, I was going to ask you, Carl, I just want the Donald Sterling thing, because what is the pushback? Because whatever they give you, they take away something else. And I'm thinking about what happened a couple of years ago during the playoffs with Kobe Bryant, when he called the referee a faggot, and they found him, like, you know, a small fortune. Mm-hmm. So do you think that this is opening up the door for the establishment to, you know, basically, you know, control black folks in terms of the homosexual agenda?
No. Before we get to that, let me do. When Kobe Bryant had his knee operation.
Yes, sir.
In Denver, outside of Denver.
Back in 2003. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And this white woman said he raped her. The same night he had the operation. Now, it's two things that you need for sex. If you're in the bed.
Yes, sir.
It's your sex organ and your knees.
Yes, sir.
So you tell me here's a man making more money than anybody on the planet in a sport, and he go to have his knees operated on, and that night he wants some booty, man. He can get all that he wants. Now, watch this now. Then we find out that, what's the coach's name?
Phil Jackson.
Phil Jackson didn't know he's been operated on. You got the biggest star in the world and the coach don't know because the team pays for that. Not only did he say he didn't know Phil Jackson was in that town that night. Okay? He didn't know Kobe was there. He was riding through on his motorcycle. And that's where he decided he's going to spend the night. Okay? Got up the next morning, got on his motorcycle, and rolled away, and he heard the news the same as we did. So when you stop and think about what was they punishing Kobe for? He wouldn't shave enough parts, or he said he wasn't going to do it no more? Let me tell you why I'm saying this. Because had he not agreed to whatever they was talking about, he'd have been in jail. And once, I guess, he agreed to what they was talking about, they made the woman look like she was the thug.
Right.
Oh, they said that 30 minutes before this incident happened, we found sperms in her from another man. So same thing with not Magic Johnson, the other one that got suspended. Out of Chicago.
Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan. His daddy was found dead in the car. No blood in the car. And he shot right in the chest, where blood was splattered all the way back to his house. But there was no blood in the car. That means he wasn't shot in the car. And yet until you have a Negro and a North Carolina Indian in jail now for something they didn't do.
We got an unidentified. You all on the air?
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? Who is this? I think I know who it is. Who is this?
This is Leah. What's going on?
Hey, Dr. Leah. How you doing? Welcome to We All Be.
Be quiet. I wanted to get on air. You were saying what you were saying about Kobe Bryant. And I wanted to know if you think that it has anything to do with the same link with Floyd Mayweather and the fight that he had last night with him saying that his fiance just had an abortion for she just aborted 2 twin babies. And they're trying to make her look like she's the bad villain in this situation when he's the one supposed to be going to jail for something else. You know, did you guys hear about that?
No, I didn't. I didn't see the fight last night.
I didn't hear about that angle.
Who said it? Who said that?
Well, it was on Twitter. He tweeted that his fiance, he broke up with her because of the fact that she aborted their twin babies. Whereas his other ex-fiance, he went to jail for beating her up. And I'm saying, is it like what you're saying? Are they trying to make the girl look like she's the villain by having the aborting the twin babies? You know, flipping the situation.
Well, they always have. You got a whole lot of men out there that that swears against abortion. But if if he's married and got a family and get a 16, 17, 18-year-old woman pregnant, most of them will take them to the abortion clinic. They're not going to say, well, let me explain this to them. There'll be some. But that's always been.
Well, I thought what you said was phenomenal when you said that they tried to flip it and make the girl look like she was the bad one by saying she had sperm in her by another guy. But I'm not going to hold you guys.
Well, baby, wait, let me say this here. Wait, wait. Maybe she did. Maybe that was part of the setup. They get women they can set the trick up. Let me just tell you something real quick. In Vegas, they take top sports, predominantly black, to Vegas, and they set them up to what they call a beautiful woman, and they go to bed, and the woman said, well, you have any protection? Yep. And so they use it, and then immediately she jumps up and runs to the bathroom and take the condom off and put it in a little cooler. And then she remembers, oh, I got something to do. And she takes that downstairs, and there's a little truck, medical truck, waiting. And then 9 months later, he gets a letter saying she's pregnant. And he knows she's not because they used a condom. So he has no problem with his lawyers going through the legal stuff. So he has no problem taking a test, paternity test, and they find out. They've been doing this, the mob been doing this for years with entertainers and athletes.
Mm-hmm.
So they've been doing this.
This guy's got one fiance who he allegedly beat up and went to jail for.
No, I'm not. Wait. There's a whole lot of people that beat up folks that don't do it again. There's a whole lot of folks that'll beat you up every day. I'm just saying, you telling me the mob in Vegas is that clean? They wouldn't do that?
No, actually what I'm saying is that you got this, it's bad. He goes and makes his public statement and says, oh, I broke up with her because of the fact that I don't believe in killing babies. Okay, if you don't believe in abortion, it's bad enough if you don't believe in it, but if she aborts 2 babies, that's supposed to make it worse. So what he gets up and says is that I broke up with her because of that. See what type of person these ladies are. See what type of character they don't have. This is the reason why I don't want to have anything, to do with him, to do with her or them or the way that they are. And when you said that, it clicked in my brain. I'm like, well, this is what they do. They flip it so that the public doesn't turn against these athletes, or they give them a quasi-good reason, what they think is a quasi-good reason, for beating these girls up.
Well, let me
or
say
for doing
this.
Whatever it is that they allegedly have done wrong.
The case I was talking about, Miss, is this. He goes to Denver to one of the best doctors dealing with that type of surgery in America.
That's Kobe Bryant.
Mm.
That night, they operate on him.
Mm.
And he's going to come and have sex with somebody, as much sex he can get if he wants, as much money as he got to buy it. Now, all of this goes down.
Not enough.
Now, we find out that Phil Jackson is on a motorcycle going across the country and just happened to be in that town that night. He said he didn't know Kobe was being operated first. If you are an athlete and you're playing with a team, you don't pay for the surgery. They got insurance to take care of that. So you're telling me that this coach didn't know that one of the top athletes on the planet is being operated on it today, and you just happen to be passing through that town and decide this way you're going to spend the night and you get you a hotel room? So it's just more than what he said about the woman. I'm saying, first, anybody can buy that story, need to just volunteer and go to a mental hospital.
Right.
You got one of the best properties in the history of basketball, and the coach is in the same town where you being operated on and make like he didn't know you was being operated on and he didn't know you was in that town? No, it's more to it than that, miss.